we... Is it... Ah. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Behold. Baro Live. So, today, I kind of just woke up and dusted myself off, made some breakfast, and today we're going to go see what Baro's got and talk about it live. It's gonna be sick. Let's go, right now. If I can, like, wake up properly. I really like the lighting is much better at this time in the morning, so I kind of like that so far. So for people that would like to troll me during this stream, I'm in Chronia 7, so come meet me there. My son has no name. Mokofi, I will, Fashion for Friday, if I didn't already tell you, it is going to start up in its new form next week. The scheduling's a little bit awkward this week. I haven't really done anything, because I just got back, you know, like 28 hours ago or something. So, anyway, so here we are. I don't really know what he has, so let's just see. Ki'Teer Foros chestplate. So this is the new Ki'Teer armor set. 2 weeks ago, right after I left, he brought the shoulders, I believe, and this is the chest piece. Now, I think the chest piece is the highest value thing, because if you have the Ki'Teer, the other Ki'Teer set, the chest piece protrudes way too far and it looks really bad, and the other pieces don't project anything, but the chest piece does. So using the Foros piece alongside those other pieces will make it look on theme. I'm a little worried about the colors not being in the right places, but I'll remain optimistic, so I'm gonna get this, definitely gonna get this, and we'll show it off. Let me just sell stuff right now. So yeah, at any time, feel free to chime in and say, like, here's what I've got, like, please tell me what to buy. Don't need that, kinda want that. Fang Print, no, no. Lex Prime stuff, nah, yeah. Sibra, I'm on the fence about that now. Trinity Prime stuff, probably save that, actually. Valky stuff, we're good on that. Oh no, I'll price check some of this other stuff, but right now I'm good. Bam. Ducats away. Why is pistol mutation more expensive than pressure point? Someone asks in the chat in the instance. Because fuck you, that's why. You know, because it's a more endgame mod. If you want it, you already have a lot of other stuff, and you probably have more ducats, so they're trying to get those ducats out of your inventory. So let's talk about Mokofi ducat farm. Probably not. This stream is going to be relatively short. We're just going to hang out and talk about it for a while. I'm going to show off the Foros piece. Might show off some other stuff. Not sure. Should I get any of the Bane mods? So the short answer is no, but Bane of Corrupted is possibly yes. On a rifle, I don't know about that. So here's the thing. Let's talk about Bane mods a little bit, and I'm gonna like try to also eat my breakfast while we're talking about this. So normally the issue with Bane mods is you don't really you don't care about Infested or Corpus on their own. It's not worth specializing a weapon just for Infested or Corpus. It is worth, and lots of people do, specialize weapons specifically for Grineer. So, you know, that one's but then if you get Bane of Grineer, that brings up the problem of what about the Corrupted? And it also brings up the problem of, like, corrosive damage is not actively good against Corpus, but you still get damage, you know? Like, it's usually better to just, like, take mods that are better against Corpus, but, I mean, Grineer, but, like, good against everyone else. So, Bane mods, in general, are kind of questionable. However...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Bandit, thanks for the sub. Early morning subs, yeah, boy. Welcome to the party. Glad you made it in time. Kat, I do remember you, Cough. Of course I do. You were just here last night. So, Prime Bane of Corrupted is a little bit different because, first of all, Corrupted are the most powerful set of units, and they include armored enemies, which are what we care about. Those are the real threat. So that's good. That means that you're not gimping your damage against one type of enemy by making it good against another. You know, pile up on stuff against Grenier, and then eventually you don't have enough gas to deal with, you know, like suddenly Corpus are a problem now because you lost so much damage against them. So, I don't know. This one sort of solves that problem, and like obviously a lot of people spend their time in MOT doing that, and we'll get this. I personally don't think that for the average player, I don't think this really has any gameplay impact. You're not going to level it up all the way before you would level up, like, say, Pressure Point all the way. So, for the average player, probably not. If you are literally Life of Rio, then, like, you buy this immediately and level it up immediately, and, like, there you go. As far as I'm concerned, because 55% outgoing damage is crazy. That's a lot. But for the average player, this is an investment that you won't see a return on, because you want to be making your weapons good overall against the game overall, which means building elements that are good against Corpus and will do fine against everything else. If you just build Corrosive and Cold on everything, it's pretty much the same as Bane of Corrupted. You're good against shields, you're good against Grenier armor, your procs will either slow enemies down and make them kill you less fast, or strip their armor. Just do that. So for most people, no, I don't think it should be this. Averagely average, just for my own sanity, you did space out those letters manually, right? Like, all the people from YouTube are getting this weird spacing thing. I'll probably reinstall my chat collator today, and we'll see if that fixes it, but it's kind of funny looking. I don't really mind it personally, but some people have said it makes their head hurt, so... Anyway, so, let me buy this. And now we'll go through the rest of this inventory, and again, at any time, feel free to interrupt me and just, like, say, what about this? So, Primed Heavy Trauma. The thing about this is, if you put this on Atlas's Landslide build, it's dank. But, like, Atlas's Landslide build is already dank, and currently has the benefit of being, like, really cheap. It's a really cheap way to get a very strong build. You don't really need Forma. You don't need anything, really. You can build it very easily, and it's good. So this mod does make it better, but not like enormously better, and it goes from being a really cheap build to being like pretty expensive, because this mod isn't really useful on anything else. It's like okay on the Fragor Prime. I'm just gonna like get out of this crowd while I talk about that. So yeah, Prime heavy impact damage thing. Probably a no for most people. I really like Atlas, so I'm considering it. But the thing is, like, as a YouTuber, oh, hey, Makofi, what's up? I like your, X-Scout colors. That's pretty sick. Let me, yeah, that's pretty good. I really like that type of color scheme, the water color scheme. Oh, a handshake. Hold on. Oh, you can actually do a handshake. Dude, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I will, yeah, so, I don't know, probably mostly I would not do that, but I don't know, if you really like Atlas, that's the way to invest in him. So, let's go look through the rest of the stuff. Don't buy this. Pistol ammo mutation. So, this is a personal opinion, but I have never, ever run a pistol or any other ammo mutation mod on any weapon, and provided that the weapon is run in the right situation, I have never run out of ammo. And the reason is because you just have to plan for the weapon to be ammo hungry, and then run it in a situation where it will not be ammo hungry. So, like, a really ammo hungry weapon that... Okay, so, like, the Embolist is so ammo hungry it's unusable, and it doesn't even do that good damage, so forget that. But, like, Axomati is a very ammo hungry weapon. That's good. Like, it's really strong, but it's very ammo hungry. So, or, like, the Comb is very ammo hungry, but very strong. So, don't you don't put an ammo mutation on those weapons because they do really good damage. Instead, you just run them like with Carrier or like and possibly with Necros, or in a big defense mission where there's lots of enemies dying and you can get the ammo back, or in a situation where you don't use them as your only weapon, etc. And then they just won't run out of ammo. The problem with ammo mutations is a lot of the time they remove the whole point of the weapon. Like, the comb is good until you nerf its damage by losing a mod slot, and then it's not even worth the drawbacks of it. Like, the Axamati is good until you remove a mod slot from it and take away, like, the high damage of that weapon. So I personally recommend that you never ever use ammo mutation on any weapon. All of the weapons that are actually good do not need it. If you put them in the right circumstances, they will not run out of ammo. This is also very expensive. If you must use an ammo mutation, just use the normal one. It's gonna be fine. Like, you really don't need Prime, you know, because the only thing I can think of is if you're doing Hiku Prime with concealed explosives, that burns through ammo so damn fast. So, like, maybe, but just use the normal one. Anyway, Prime Pressure Point, good. Great. Good job. It's good. The thing is, again, melee is already really overpowered right now. So I have said before, I now have one of these mods, but I don't have any plans to level it up because melee doesn't need any help. I already kill everything in the game in 1 or 2 swings with like 15 different melee weapons. Why level this up? It's just a waste of endo. But it's very good. Like, if you want to make melee like super overkilled, this mod is very strong. Melee does its damage based on many multipliers. So, for example, let's compare to like a rifle. So let's say the Soma Prime. The Soma Prime does its damage by having like low base damage, which you can multiply with mods, and then multiplying that number with its crit stats, right? So it multiplies it twice. Melee weapons do their damage by multiplying that base damage, then multiplying that by crit chance, but they also multiply that by the combo counter, and possibly by channeling, and possibly a more lethal force multiplier and like lots of status effects. So melee gets multiplied over and over again more, so a small increase in melee damage is more valuable than a small increase in another type of damage, which is good because this mod is not that much better than normal pressure point. Normal pressure point is 120%, and this mod is 165%. You get 15% damage per rank instead of 20% damage per rank, so it's not the same as some other ones. Ghost says, what's your username? It's XandyPants, just like my channel. Welcome. You're not late. It's just starting. Oh, and also, Gravedigger says, also Condition Overload is, like, better anyway. Like, you should just buy this, sell it, and then buy Condition Overload and use that instead. That's what you should do. But if you're rolling in it, if you have tons of whatever, but somehow you do not feel like you're killing things fast enough with melee weapons, which I really can't conceive of, but if you feel like that, it's not like this mod is bad. It's just a bad investment, in my opinion. So that's what I would say. There are easier ways to demolish everything with melee weapons. Prisma Tetra, super bad. Let me explain something real quick about the way I talk about whether weapons are good or not. One time I said Prisma Gurkata was mad, and people kind of jumped down my throat. What I meant by that was that it's bad in context. So Prisma Gurkata is not bad, objectively. Like, if it was the only gun in the game, you wouldn't be like, the guns in this game are too weak. Prisma Gurkata does tons of damage. It's good. It does good status. It does great status. The reason I said it wasn't that good as an investment to buy from Baro is because there are several weapons that are very similar but are better, like Soma Prime. And Soma Prime is vaulted, but this is from Baro. You could just buy the Prisma Gurkata and then sell it and buy a Soma, you know, not directly, but you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of the same thing with Prisma Tetra. It's not the weakest weapon ever, but it's not that strong. Let's show the stats. It's not that strong, and it's expensive for a new player. It's Master Rank 4, that's alright. It has no standout stats. It's got okay status chance, but it's puncture and has absolutely no slash damage, and has relatively low fire rate for an automatic weapon. It has travel time, and a fair bit of travel time, I might add. Its accuracy is not great. The ammo clip is a good size, and the reload is okay. The crit stats are almost good enough, but not quite good enough to make a big impact. There's nothing else good to put on this weapon, so if you did buy this, crit stats do increase the damage of this weapon, so you might as well. But it ain't gonna blow your mind. So this weapon is a no-go. The thing about this weapon, though, is that if you have this, or you have the normal Tetra or whatever, and you like it, get the Supra instead. It's pretty much the same thing, it's just actually good instead of being whatever this is. The Supra is better. However, I will say one thing. The Tetra and the Prisma Tetra can equip a mod that is like bouncing bullets, makes the bullets bounce all over the place. That looks really cool. It's still not good at all, but it's very cool. I just wanted to say that. It's very cool. This is actually one of the only Prisma weapons. I used to have this and I deleted it because I thought it was so bad. So I don't have this anymore. It was an early purchase for me before I was a Warframe YouTuber, and I hated it. It was so bad. Okay, one other cool thing. I want to say good things. Prisma Tetra, so when you fire the Tetra, it's got a 60-round magazine, and every 15 shots, one of those 4 things around the top of the gun flies off. All 4 of those things are ammo clips, and they like fly off and turn. That's cute and cool, but anyway. It's mastery fodder, but even it's not even worth it for that. It's too expensive for mastery fodder. Just build crappy weapons instead. Hot Flames, thanks for subbing. Is that a resub? I forget. Anyway, welcome. Thanks for subbing. Hot Flames, thank you for welcoming me back too. I'm very happy to be back. I am still really hungry and tired because I have to have breakfast, but somebody asked if I'll show this. I will. Let me just get through the whole inventory, then we'll show that off. And again, for people that are just coming in, at any time, feel free to interrupt me and say, like, I've got a question about, like, I have this, and I don't know whether to buy this or this. Like, feel free to just ask. You can cut me off. It's fine. I'll just stop and do it. People have been doing that. It's totally fine. Welcome. Thanks for being here while I eat breakfast and talk about Baro stuff. We are going to do this every time Baro's here. Baro Live every 2 weeks. This time, it's going to be great. Anyway, Ki'Teer shoulder plates. So, these are great. I really like these. I like this whole set. I was saying earlier, at the very beginning of this, that the problem with the Ki'Teer armor set is that the chest piece looks like the shape of the other ones, but is off theme in that it has an energy projection, and it looks bad because it protrudes way too far out of your Warframe's chest. So I'm hoping that the Ki'Teer Foros chest plate will fix up that part of the armor set, so you can wear the Ki'Teer shoulders, both Ki'Teer shoulders, and the Ki'Teer legs, and then the Foros chest piece, and it will look like a cohesive armor set, I hope. Someone says the weapon doesn't come with a slot, does it? No, it doesn't. Good question, but no, it doesn't. It also doesn't come with a potato, so you have to catalyst it as well. Do not buy the Prisma Tetra. Please, okay, I still don't think Prime Pressure Point's a good investment, but dear lord, please buy Prime Pressure Point instead of the Prisma Tetra. Anyway, so, okay, shoulder plates, they're good. Obviously, because I bought the Foros plate to go with them, I'm going to show them. So after we're done with the inventory, for our first time, I'll jump out and show them really quick. So, yeah, these are good. I think you should pick them up. They are pretty expensive as cosmetics go, but Fashion Frame is the true endgame, so do that. Pyrus Sugatra. Oh, someone says, thoughts on Pandera plus Scourge. Hot Flames, I don't really like the alt fire of the Scourge that much because when you throw it, right, it pulses out bullet attractors. I'm sure you've used it. And they don't individually last very long, but if the enemies stay near your Scourge where you threw it, they'll get additional pulses and it'll end up being on them for a long time. But if they stay near the Scourge, then they must be crowd controlled or in a choke point. And in that case, you can already just point your gun at their head and shoot them. So I don't know. I think that it's deceptively powerful. It doesn't really do anything in practice. Now, if you mean, what about throwing the Scourge and then spraying the Allfire of the Pandero to like hit them in the head? Oh, that seems okay. Sure. Why not? Another good thing about that, possibly, you can very easily make the Scourge strip a lot of armor really fast. So possibly you could just like strip the armor and knock the guy down, throw your Scourge, bullet attractor right as they stand back up, fan in their face with like viral damage, and I believe the Pandero does a good amount of slash. Could be wrong about that. You could have lots of heat from primed heated charge and viral damage, and that could be really good. So, maybe good. Hot Flames, can we get a build for that? Yes. I'm actually holding it right now, so yes, definitely. Anyway, great. So, Pyrus Sugatra. That's what. I'm a mixture of pleased and disturbed that it actually put it on my weapon to show you all. So that looks a little weird, but yeah. So Pyrus Sugatra looks like this. I'm gonna show you where I think it's cool, and hopefully you'll agree. I think on most weapons it's too big and a little bit gaudy looking. But on Glaives, it looks sick. On Glaive Prime, it looks sick. So I recommend it for that. I just really like that specific thing, so I bought it, but it's probably not worth it. It's a little expensive. I would probably use these resources to buy the Foros chestplate. That's just me. The Zephos Prisma skin. All the Prisma skins look cool. Here's what it looks like. I don't have the Zephos. I don't want the Zephos, but if you like it, there you go. They all look pretty good. It's not all that expensive, I guess, for something you see every loading screen, so go figure. Nexus Gene Masking Kit. I have this and it's great. I totally recommend it. The fur pattern is really cool, and the white that it comes with, Nidus White, is a very helpful color. I really like it. The red, Ignis Red, is also pretty good. Not a huge fan of the purple and the... what color is it claiming that is? Blue? Anyway, more like a weird blue-purple. One thing I can recommend with... Oh, yes, thank you for bringing this back. Thank you. Ki'Teer palette, please buy this. Please, everyone, buy this. Buy this right now. This is the #1 thing I recommend from this. It's the only thing that kills me about this game is that new players cannot get access to a color palette, so their fashion frame leaves something to be desired, I must say it. However, with this, for only 150 ducats, you can super easily get a fashion frame. Guape Twitch, welcome to the party. Guape Twitch, you better buy this. You better buy this. You gotta buy this. Everyone buy this. Buy this. It's great. I will show you some of the colors, but if you've been on my channel, you've seen me use this a lot, and it's great. These colors are very nice. They're like muted and soft, and they look... Anyway. 3-day resource booster. This could be worth it. 3 days is a long time. It's kind of expensive, so that's a little expensive. But I don't know. It's okay. If you're gonna farm really hard, yes, but you should just keep in mind you had to farm 400 ducats for this, so you gotta ask yourself, like, does this save you time compared to just having 400 ducats that you would have to farm back? I think in most cases no, but if you're a very intense player and you have the whole weekend, possibly yes. Shide Knight, yes, Ki'Teer palette is back. Oh, let me see this Pandero ribbon that Hot Flame sent me. Oh, that's pretty good. The ammo maximum is a little sad, but mostly fine. I don't know. Like, this is definitely really good. It doesn't excite me personally. But yeah, I mean, it's worth investing in, sure. Pandero is already great. You don't need a ribbon. Says Vinaros Blueprint. I've been saving this for a rainy day for so long, and I think I'm finally gonna do it like next weekend or the weekend after. So go ahead. Anyway, so that's Baro's inventory. I'm gonna go show this really quick and then show that Scourge armor stripping build, and then we'll go back here and we can talk about stuff again. Again, feel free to stop me at any time and ask questions. I'd be happy to answer anything specific. If you just came in and you missed me saying stuff about something, I'll repeat myself. That's totally fine. So yeah, let's check out that new armor set, shall we? Run over here and go equipment, arsenal. There we are. So before I forget real quick, here's the Scourge build I was talking about. If you watched my video on the Scourge, this is just the build I described. I said that most people probably don't have high voltage, so with no Forma, you can run this build, and this build is fantastic. And if you have one Forma and high voltage, then you should run this build, and it's more fantastic. Now, just make sure the elements are correct, so like, it's like that. You get tons of corrosive, good amount of blast, almost 100% chance per trigger pull to get one status, and then if you do like this, you get basically 2 statuses per trigger pull, and man, it strips armor really fast. Very, very good, very strong, fantastic weapon. You do want a little fire rate. This weapon is very low fire rate considering its ammo efficiency. 2 points, it's just way too slow, I don't know. And otherwise, just get these and then bias the damage in the direction of corrosive to make sure you get the most corrosive procs. It's obviously got innate corrosive, but whatever. Why is there a jar in the bottom left of your cam? This is a tip jar. Let's talk about the tip jar for a sec. So, my hand is noodling around in my tip jar. So here's how it works. If you donate money or bits or follow me or subscribe to me, then a little thing gets put in the tip jar to symbolize your contribution to the stream. And when it is full, I will do something janky at all of your request. If you're unimaginative, that could be like a drunk stream. If you're imaginative, that could be like Pants Off Dance Off. No, but anyway. That's what it is. So you can see the little XandyPants logos are when people follow me. The stars are when people sub to me. There's quite a few of those. That makes me happy. The money. Thank you all so much. And little bits go in if you give me bits. Little coins will go in if you donate money to me. That's what it is. So yeah, do stuff. Mushi Mushi says, by the way, XandyPants, are you standing? Yes. I'm standing. I have a standing desk. I don't sit while I play and work on stuff. Yes, I'm standing. I recommend you do too. It's great. Good for blood flow. And burns lots of calories. If you're standing in front of the computer all day, burns lots of calories. Anyway, great. So, I'm still waiting for another Overwatch 1v1 stream. Yeah, we're still gonna do that. I mean, there's just been other stuff going on. I just wanted to set up the format correctly and get regular stream times going so we can do that properly. But we're still going to do that. I still want to do that. Anyway, okay, let's grab a Warframe that, probably just Xcal. We want something simple so we can see how it looks. Where's Xcal? Okay. No Winston 1v1. I refuse. I will not. No. I say no to that. Great, so let's put on all the armor. So, I'm going to put on the Foros chest. See, look, it juts out so far. It's bad. Anyway. Oh, that's so nice. I like that. Okay. And now we're going to put on the Ki'Teer shoulders. Someone says, is Hydroid good? He's much better than he was, but he's still not very good. He's worth a try. He's really fun now, after his rework. He's fun to use. He feels good. He's very energy hungry. Without high efficiency and some duration, he's not gonna get there. But no, he's okay. He's not great. He's not gonna change your world. He was the worst Warframe, and now he's maybe not the worst. Certainly a lot better, but not still one of the worst. So go figure. Let's get a whole Ki'Teer thing going. All right. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I mean, it helps that I'm holding the Scourge and the colors happen to be somewhat similar to the armor. But don't you think? See, it like looks like it's part of the set, like more than... That's pretty cool. Alright, let's do some colors real quick, shall we? Attachments. I'm still getting a little bit used to this new configuration. Ooh, that's not bad. That red color is pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good. That chest piece, yeah? Don't you think? Oh, copy Minga. No. Okay. So I'll just leave that on while we dick around out here. Someone says forming that chroma build. Yeah, I actually already did. It's done. It's just not... I have a place planned to talk about that build, and I am gonna wait. So you'll probably hear about it in like a month or two. Hot flames, yeah. That's my life. Hold on, let me get through some people are commenting stuff. Okay. Great. So let's jump back into what else was I gonna show? Oh, right, the Pyrus Sugatra. Let's show that real quick. On not Sylvan Aegis Prime, but Glaive Prime. Where are you, Glaive Prime? My dear Glaive. Here we go. Oh boy, here it's lagging. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Are we crashing? Can you all still hear me? I'm nervous. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, we're debatably crashing. There is a debate that we are crashing. Oh wow, I didn't even tweet out stuff. Anyway, we're still here. Great. Okay. Sorry. Looks like Warframe let me down there. What to do with 6k ducats? Oh my god, Zero. Let me get to that question in a sec. Okay, anyway, here's what Glaive Prime looks like with those things on it. As you can see, they sort of attach to the sides. So when you spin this, it's gonna like... I need to get the idle animation where you spin it. Anyway, it looks really cool when you... you should watch... I have a video of Frost using Glaive Prime, and you should go watch it because it looks really cool. Anyway, here you go. This is what Baro has. People are flooding in, and we got to show you all what Baro's got. So the new things today are the Foros chest piece. I was gone 2 weeks ago on holiday, but it sounds like you got the shoulder pieces from that set, that new Baro armor set, 2 weeks ago, and it looks like today he's got the chest piece. Someone says, is Ki'Teer PC stuff the same as the Xbox stuff? No, it's not. At least I don't think so, right? Anyway. We've also got Bane of Corrupted, which is better. Still not that good, in my opinion. And then... Ki'Teer palette. Yes. This Gene Masking Kit is pretty good too. It's not all trash at all. Pressure Point is great. I personally don't think it's a good investment, but people love it. Foros chestplate, great. This is good. I just don't think you should get it. These are great. Some fashion frame. This is great, kind of limited, but still great. Top tier color palette, pretty good. Half of this stuff is like an instant buy for me. You know, except I don't feel like investing in this. This is good on Atlas. Again, it just like Atlas's good build is not expensive except for this, which makes it very expensive. So that's a shame. Will you be streaming later? I'm not sure. Young Money, I am gonna make Fridays a regular stream time, but I'm not sure when on Fridays. I might... It's probably gonna be like in the morning-ish, but I'm not sure exactly when. I do plan to do this every 2 weeks, though. Baro Live, come back in 2 weeks. We're gonna do this every single week. I think I prefer this over doing like a video on Baro, although I will do like a digest version at the beginning of each of those streams, so go figure. Anyway, yeah, so please ask your individual questions about stuff. Tell me what you have and tell me what you're thinking of getting. I'd be happy to help. I can also show anything that you want to see. Also, please follow me on Twitch. I need support on Twitch. We're going for 1,000 follows by the end of this year. So let's do it. Let's get it done. We can do way better than that. We can go way bigger than that. Let's become a huge streaming channel. Together. Slam that follow button. Do it. Do it now. And slam the buy button on Ki'Teer palette, because then we can fashion frame together. Do you think it's worth it to get the armor pieces? Yes. This game is so much about, like, looking at yourself doing cool things. So it is, like, fashion frame is not just about, like, looking swag for everyone to show off. Like, it's about, like, feeling cool. Like, putting stuff on your Warframe and originalizing it. Not just, like, personifying it as you, but, like, making it, I don't know, something different. You know, like, transforming the Warframe to, like, look the way you want it to. And you need cosmetics for that. A lot of them cost platinum, but these don't, so get them. Definitely get them. This one isn't even that expensive, and it looks super good. I don't like that many of the chest plates. I think a lot of them are a little weak fashion frame-wise. This one is great. It's clean, it's sharp, it's subtle, very stylish. I love it. Typical of Baro. Fashion frame is mandatory. Law, you trying to get my pants off on stream? I'm actually not wearing pants. I just woke up before I did this, so I'm still in boxers. And this esports shirt from when I was in college. Here. Skidmore Esports. You heard it here first, folks. Can you show the chest plate after relay? I can show it right now. I've got it on. There it is. That's it. And I've also put on other Ki'Teer armor so you can see how it matches up. None of this has been color changed. This is just the default colors. And I'm happy to report that the color channels on the Foros versus the normal Ki'Teer armor are basically the same. It looks good if you color them the same thing, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I think it looks great. I love it. I don't really have any problems with the other Ki'Teer pieces, so I'm probably just going to keep the normal Ki'Teer pieces and not get the Foros ones, unless I like the spurs better. The Ki'Teer feet are like a little weak. Maybe I would get those. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Hot Flame says, oof, esports. I know, right? Come on, I thought I was going to get some troll follows out of that one. Anyway. Yeah. So, I think it's a pretty good inventory. Get the Ki'Teer armor. Get the color palette. Cosmetics are what this game is all about, man. I will say, as I have said throughout talking about this, there are other good things today. Like, Prime Pressure Point is good. Prime to Bane of Corrupted, I suspect, is probably the first Bane mod that is truly worth it to, like, a more average player. But I still don't think... I still feel like these are weak investments overall. I feel like there are better ways to spend your resources than getting these two mods, whether it be your endo or your ducats or whatever. But they're good. But these cosmetics are also good, and they're not too... I mean, this color palette, you have to get this. Like, the chest piece, it's a pretty good chest piece. You should get it. I don't know. That's my opinion. Yeah. You ever ran into an MR24 with green, yellow, and pink armor scheme? Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's like, how did you get this far and you still... Like, do your eyes not hurt? Like, I don't know. It's so strange. Like, don't you want to look better? Opinions on Lenz. It's crazy. Like, I have nothing... It's so good. It's so fun. It's so good. You want to see my Lenz build? I just put 4 Forma on a Lenz last night. Let's, no, not fast travel. Stop. Let's do... Hey! Bye, Fern. Welcome to the party. Thanks for following. Everybody else follow. Young Money, peace. Goodbye. I gotta go, Famberghini. Thanks for being here. Here's my Lenz. You want to build this. You would like to build this. You should make this build. This build is gross. It's real good. It's very good. It has damage advantage, like some kind of damage bonus against literally everything, I think, except like basic infested, but who cares? It's good against all shields of all kinds. It's good against all Grineer armor, although, you know, not as good against the reinforced stuff. Bandit, thanks for following. Welcome to the party. This is good. People are actually following. Good. Everyone follow. Go. Yeah, you should make this build. The reason you're going to make this build is because you get to fire shots more often, and when you are killing a huge amount of enemies, you want to fire your shots a lot. You only have 6 things in your ammo reserve, but you'll get ammo enough when you're killing hordes of enemies that you will have enough ammo. You don't need to, like, conserve your shots. So, yeah, definitely Vile. Heavy Caliber has a not fatal impact on this weapon's accuracy, and this weapon's range is already huge. It's also helped a little bit by Split Chamber. You gotta remember that this damage is actually divided into 2 shots. So Heavy Caliber will make them go a little away from each other, but that actually sometimes makes it better because you cover a larger area, so pretty good. Obviously only in the ellipsis or whatever it's called of the 2 circles that split apart, the 2 shots, will you get your full damage, but still. This weapon is crazy. It's so good. It does all the right procs. It does so much damage. Like, you're guaranteed to get 4.4 times this damage. That's like 50,000 damage. Like, it's crazy. Like, and you can do that like 3 times a second. Just like boom, boom, boom. 150,000 damage. Like, anything that is in your way is not in your way anymore. Definitely make this build. Please, before you make a different build, try this. If you have access to these mods, try this. I've seen people putting viral on it. Try this. You're not going to get a proc very often. Try this instead. I've seen people put like more crit stuff on it instead of quality of life or base damage. Try this. Like, you're not making it that more consistent. Anyway, I love this build so much. This is like my favorite weapon. Nutapon, welcome to the party. Hold on, I got some things. Oh, two Lenz ribbons. Let's see. 80% multi-shot, 100% crit damage, fire rate. Oh, this is sick. I want this. This is perfect. This is like the perfect Lenz mod. I want that. Can I buy that from you? Reload speed is janky. Damage bonus is good. Oh, the 30% damage to Grineer is a no-go. I'm not going for that. Anyway, great. So, let me, yes, Bane of Corrupted is new. Let's show that. Someone said, does Baro have anything new today? He's got the Foros chest piece and Bane of Corrupted. The Foros chest piece is, he says he got offered 3.5k platinum for the first one. Anyone who pays that much for a ribbon is a moron, I'm just telling you right now. It doesn't have that much of a gameplay impact. Like, this weapon already does 150,000 damage in 1 second. You don't need any more. Everything is already dead. If you add more, nothing will happen. They'll still just be dead. The enemies will be... You won't kill the tile. Never pay more than like 300 or 500 for a ribbon, and that's if you love it. It's not worth it. You can get more out of that platinum. Anyway, Lenz's perfect pair for Banshee. I kind of disagree. Why? Smoking Rabbit, tell me why. I'm interested. I want to know what you think. I think the Lenz is a really good pair with Limbo, because if you get caught in your own explosion, you can Rift Walk out and not die. It's also a really good pair with Zephyr, because if you are to get stuck in your thing, you can use your one to fly laterally out of it very quickly. And Zephyr also falls really slowly, so with Heavy Caliber, where your shots aren't that precise, you don't want to scope in when you shoot, but if you don't scope in, then you fall really fast, which makes it harder to put your shots where you want. But Zephyr has reduced gravity, so that makes it easy to not aim in, jump, and then slowly fall down while you aim where you want to shoot. So that's good. And, I mean, Zephyr is also, like, fine already. Yes, okay, blah. I'll stop jumping around. Here's what Baro has, for anyone who's just stopping in. My clan chat's going nuts. Oh, by the way, if anyone, if anybody wants a clan invite, please join us. You can get the XandyPants logo as on your shoulder. Hey, Rebel, thanks for following. Welcome. People are following. This is great. Look at these little XandyPants icons. Y'all are filling up the thing real fast. Hey, oh boy, keep the chain going. Polyace, thank you. Welcome to the party. Keep going. Keep going. Obey Pro Bro plays. Keep it going. Oh my god, we got a combo multiplier going. I did have a thing that I was gonna set up that was like literally a combo multiplier for like people subbing or following and stuff. So it was like if people keep doing those things every 30 seconds, it just like builds up and builds up and builds up. And if it got to like, I was gonna do it like the melee combo counter, and if it got to like 3 times, then I would like do something. So we could do that. Does that sound cool? I could set that up. I had it set up and I just didn't. I was like, no one will care about this. Seems I might have been wrong about that. Hey, Mushi Mushi, welcome. Thanks for following. This is great. All these early morning follows. Y'all are breaking my heart. Seriously. Impact mod on melee. Worth it. Most melee, no. So it's kind of weird. So the reason the impact mod is not usually worth it on melee is actually mostly because most of the melee that would be good with a lot of impact damage are like not, just like literally don't have that much. Cassiderdum says, how do you follow? Those people are on Twitch, so I see you're watching on YouTube. If you go in the description of the YouTube stream, it shows a link to my Twitch. Just go there and then you can watch on Twitch and follow. Anyone watching on YouTube, the quality is better on Twitch, so get over there. You can follow. Hey, there we go, like that. You can get that. You can do that. And various other features. You'll also earn my stream currency while you're watching on Twitch, which you can use to buy rewards that I'm about to implement this weekend. So you'll see what those are. You can like get a sound file of me scripting something for you that you can use royalty free. I'm with a huge amount of pants. You can even buy like me making a video or answering a specific question. Stuff like that. With an enormous amount of pants, you can even buy a pair of actual XandyPants. I will literally take jeans and make them... Yeah, hi. I will literally take jeans and put XandyPants logos on them and send them to you. That's like an absurd amount of currency. Like, it'll take you a long time to earn that much, but it exists. While I was at TennoCon... Okay, I have... quick story. I will talk about the thing about primed heavy trauma. Hold on. Hey, thanks for following. I hope that was the person who was just asking how to follow. Who's that who just walked in? It's my girlfriend, Kate.
Hello.
We're all trying to wake up and get going today. Kate just did a retouch of the logo. So the logo is going to be fresh and shiny very soon. I'm getting my glyph soon as a partner. So that will be available in a month or so. You'll be able to get that by subbing or Patreon following me and at random throughout streams and videos. If you watch me a lot, you will get it. But yeah, Mushi says hi, Kate. So there's that. Anyway, so yes, real pants. Hey, someone says someday someone will do that. Yeah, and I'll be ready. Yeah, no, that's how you spell her name. Cassider, you found it. Great. Welcome. We've gotten so many follows today. This jar is getting so full, but it's like all XandyPants logos. Oh, here comes the thing. It's coming. I know it's there. Show yourself, little... Oop. Oh, one of them moved! That's creepy. Okay, that was strange. Did you see that? I, like, flicked the jar and one of them actually moved. That's pretty fucked up. Okay, so, while I was at TennoCon, quick story, then I'll talk about primed heavy trauma more. While I was at TennoCon, someone came up to me with an actual pair of pants. They brought actual pants to TennoCon and like a fabric marker and had me sign the pants. Like, that's the best thing that we'll ever have. Like, if you ever know that I'm going to an event, like, I'll be going to PAX East next year, and I might go to E3 next year. I might go to PAX West if I'm, like, feeling terrible about myself, but I really don't want to. Kanik, thanks for following. Welcome to the party. Someone says, you look like a handsome Onision. That's a good compliment, because a lot of people think Onision is pretty good looking. I've been told that before, actually. My girlfriend Anna, who is she still here, or did she go for a walk or something? Anyway,
she's like over there.
Anna is somewhere. When I met her, was like really into Onision's content, and then like kind of stopped. If you follow Onision, you might know that there's been some drama. Not gonna say any more than that, but and she met me and was like, "You kind of look like this one YouTuber," and I was like, I should become YouTuber." Among, you know, many other reasons. Okay, so primed heavy trauma on different melee weapons. Let me just show you. So let's talk about different melee weapons it would be good on, and let's talk about whether or not it is and why. So we'll go to the arsenal, we'll go to melee weapons. Okay, so I don't have every good melee weapon in the game, but I have most of them, and let's talk about them a little bit. Let's go through and say, like, okay, which ones are impact, is it good on them? First one is Fragor Prime. This weapon does such a massive amount of damage that I think it probably is worth it on the surface, but as I recall, the problem with this one is that the build is too full. There's no mod here that you can take off that doesn't cause a massive, massive drop in damage or quality of life. So let's briefly talk about that. So as you can see, Fragor Prime has a base channeling multiplier that's higher, so you can not only get huge damage off of Blood Rush, Body Count, Organ Shatter, etc., the speed you need from Berserker, but you can also boost your channeling multiplier to 2.7. Peps, thanks for following, welcome to the party. To 2.7, and then you can make it feasible to channel with every hit with Focus Energy, which combines with Fever Strike to give you Corrosive, and that's the full build. So if you were to put that Impact mod on, you have to take one of these things off. Taking this off is unacceptable, taking this off is a huge damage loss, you can't take this off, can't take this off, can't take this off, this is a massive damage loss, and then if you want Corrosive, you can't take either of those off. And if you take this off, you lose massive channeling damage. So, channeling efficiency. So, you kind of can, you know? Like, there's no mod that is easy to remove that makes the build not lose a ton of damage. So, it's awkward. But this is the best impact weapon in the game. So, the only way it's going to be worth it is if you find a weapon where the build is not this crowded, and what's likely to happen is it just won't have channeling damage, so you won't use Killing Blow. But on a lot of weapons, you'd put on Life Strike or something here, so anyway, so let's keep looking. Let's go upgrade. So for those that are just tuning in, we're talking about what weapons primed heavy trauma is worth it on, besides using it for Atlas's landslide build. Gravedigger, you gotta do exclamation point dresser, and that should work. You got to no, none of these, no. Jacketag. So this weapon is crowded because it has its own augment, which is Vulcan Blitz. This weapon, I currently have like way too much speed, so you could take one of those things off, but you would still want like not heat. You know, I don't know why I have heat on this. Yeah, anyway. You said, or you can format and change pressure point. No, that's a massive damage loss. Remember that pressure point doesn't just give 120% damage, it gives you base damage that is multiplied by all your other mods. You can never remove pressure point from any build. It's not ever a damage increase. Ever, under any circumstances. So again, Jacketag, maybe a little more space, but you're still a little bit clogged up because you have the augment mod. Because you don't really have space for... I don't know, you could... I have too much speed here because I like this weapon to attack really fast for some reason. But you could totally not have Prime Fury or Berserker or whatever, and then take off Molten Impact or whatever, and get... put that there, maybe? And that could be good. I don't know. The other thing is, like, impact damage is not that good. Like, you don't really want more impact damage. This weapon has okay status chance, too, so you're kind of ruining that part. Anyway, let's keep going. Prisma Obex? Maybe. Huh. I didn't think of that, actually. Let's see. Well, you definitely don't want Life Strike on this weapon, because it attacks way too fast for that to make sense. Huh. Maybe. Huh. Instead of, like, Virulent Scourge? Huh. Yeah, you could do that. Okay, sure, Prisma Obex. Why not? Put it on Prisma Obex. If you want that mod, and you don't want to put it on Atlas's Landslide build, which is where you should put it, Prisma Obex. Also, definitely run Shattering Impact on this weapon. Do it. It attacks really, really fast. This reduces base armor, and it will armor strip dudes real good underneath their, you know, it's really good. This weapon is so weird. Anyway, let's keep going. Probably there's nothing else. No. Sancti Magistar, This weapon isn't too crowded because there's someone behind me with really cool Valk fashion frame. That's pretty sick. This weapon isn't so crowded. I have been using it with Life Strike. I'll like channel and then do a charge attack hit with Life Strike, and then it heals me for full and heals allies nearby because of the Sancti Magistar's like hidden passive. So I use this as a quick melee weapon. This is an acceptable body count and blood rush weapon as well. So if you would like to do that, do I have that built somewhere? Anyway, you could put body count and blood rush on this, and that's good too. And perhaps you could skip a healing mod like Life Strike, because this weapon has passive healing when you do a charge attack. So maybe you don't really need focus energy unless you're doing this build. Anyway, possibly Sancti Magistar. Okay, maybe. Synod Helicore and Helicore are both like not that good, but Helicore is okay. Maybe. Anything else? No? Is there any weapon I don't have that it would be good on? Just like looking down a little bit. Maybe Furax Wraith if you still have that. I kind of forget how good that weapon is. I got rid of it though. Undresser. Someone says. Someone says, what's with the dresser stuff? Someone said, what's your favorite Warframe? I'll answer that in a sec. Although you might not like the answer. What's with the dresser stuff? Callium, you're earning a stream currency right now. Just by watching, you get some currency over time. And you get 2 pairs of pants every 2 minutes, I believe is how I set it up. And you can spend them on rewards. I'm setting up the rewards right now, so you're gonna have to wait for that. But you can get stuff. So like you can get me voicing a sound file for you. You can get like some flair on your names in Discord and Twitch. I might make there be like an emote that you can only get that way. You'll be able to get probably a glyph code. I'm not sure. We'll see. Put it on Prime Deconstructor. Hey, that's a good idea. Put it on Prime Deconstructor. That's good. That's a good weapon. All right, good. All right, nice. So sure, this is. Again, the thing to keep in mind is like, it's good on those weapons, but it's still not essential. Those weapons already kill everything in the game very easily, so does it really matter? Nah. But talking too much early in the morning. So favorite frame. Someone said favorite frame. I don't really have one. I don't really think about the world in favorites. I just like, I don't know. I wouldn't like almost anything if I had to only have that one. So I have a group of favorites, but I don't have one single favorite. And I'm not just being difficult. Like there just really isn't, like I could say Mesa. I play Mesa a lot. I like Mesa a lot. But she's not my favorite for everything. Like there are lots of things I don't like to use Mesa for. And for those things, she's not my favorite. I don't know. I want to be up here. You can be up here! Glorious. Okay. Primed heavy trauma just isn't worth it. No, it's not that simple. Not at all. If you just use the things that it's good on, then it would be worth it. Like, it's really good on Atlas's landslide build. It's just what I keep saying. That build is really cheap without primed heavy trauma, so it goes from being really cheap to kind of expensive, but it's really strong. Like, that's very strong. All those weapons we showed are all really good weapons, and they really are made better by that mod. Got a tickle in my throat. What's your most used frame? Probably a Naros. Oh. Probably a Naros. So yeah, I don't know. I think today's inventory is pretty good myself. I'm sad if people don't like it, but yeah. So, oh, is Dresser not working? My bot must have left because it wasn't on for so long because anyway, I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'm working on that today. So, okay, great. Let's, is there anything people want to see? Like, should we do, Ducat Farm or something? Do people need Ducat Farm? Should I buy, Primed Heavy Trauma? Maybe. Let's get rid of this Trinity stuff. I don't need this. I'm not gonna sell that, let's be honest. Goodbye, Gravedigger. Thanks for being here. Let's, I'm on the fence. I don't know if I want to buy this. Howdy. Seeing you sell that Volt Neuro hurt my soul. Yeah, I did that only to hurt you all, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, for prime parts that are worth money, like platinum, it's hard because, like, I make money if I spend time making videos, and platinum costs money, and it takes time to sell things, so it's a little weird. If I spend time selling prime parts to get platinum, I don't make as much money making videos and doing streams. You know? Like, so it's kind of not efficient. Also, if I do it that way, DE gets money. Which is good. Like, they deserve it. They're working hard. We get content so often in this game, like, it's kind of gross sometimes. Let's play with the lens a little bit. If anybody has a request about stuff, please let me know. I don't know why I'm like going there manually, but we are. And then we'll jump off. I'm probably gonna do a video about the lens today, but I figure I'll just show you all some stuff. Let's get some corrupted butchers and lancers and friggin' make them level 80 and make them 2 bombards and do 2 heavy gunners and that. Delicious. Look at that. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm disgusted. Oh god. I'm derping so hard. My shade will save me though, it's fine. God damn it, Shade. You had an opening there. There you go. Good job, buddy. That's right. That's right. That's my Shade. Okay, I'm gonna blind these enemies now. Could you show us the chest plate on a frame? Yeah, it's right here. See that chest plate? That's it. Pretty nice, is it not? Whoops. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. There you go. That's the lens. Oh, bro. Bro! Okay. Yes, great. Lens. If you want to see the build, here it is. Wow, it's getting, like, dark. Okay. Great. But yeah, here's the, here, I'll move it out of the way a little bit. There's the chest piece. That's the new chest piece. Pretty nice, is it not? I really am a fan. I like it a lot. I'm super a fan. I'm a lot a fan. Very a fan. So fan. Such a fan. Are these enemies still alive? I really don't like some of the new Simulacrum changes, I'm gonna be honest with you. How to get Prisma Shade? It's from Baro. Just use normal shade, it's fine. Like, it's not that much better. It is, of course, indeed better, but it's not all that much better. Would you in the future make some kind of subs fashion frame? What do you mean? I don't really know what... I don't know what you mean. Tell me what you mean. God, this weapon is so fun to fire and so good and... Ugh, I have so many good things to say about this. It looks so cool. Shade keeps making my Warframe's head disappear. I know that life, man. That's... Yep. It's the price you pay. Ah! Anyway, great. So, let's go back to Baro real quick. Just in case people have any parting questions. Galistrat, no, there are no signed on us today, unfortunately. I have this DX signed on, which is from Baro, but there are no new signed on us. We did get this new chest plate. See that chest piece I have on? That's new. And we got that. We also got a Bane of Corrupted mod, which is okay for rifles. Oh, one thing I've been meaning to say about that Bane of Corrupted mod that keeps slipping my mind is if this were for pistols, it would be much better. Rifles are eh. Pistols are eh. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so lingering questions. Anybody want me to say anything about anything? Tell me now. I will be uploading this as a archive to YouTube, and if you're on Twitch, it'll be, you know, in my videos thing on Twitch. So if you need to go back to the beginning and watch me talking about something, do that, but I'm happy to answer something now, repeat about something now. Can I show you Pyrus Sugatra? Sure. There it is. That's what it looks like. If you don't color it. You can color the fire and it looks like real good, but yeah, it's not bad. It's all right. If you'll make in the future a followers fashion frame. No, there's nothing wrong with your English. I think it's fine. I just don't know what you mean, like fashion from the people that follow me exclusively, or etc. etc. I kind of already do that because Fashion Frame Fridays has the submissions thing, and it usually ends up being someone I am familiar with from a chat that has the one I like the best. Y'all just have good taste. That must be why you're attracted to this channel. But yeah, I mean, I already feature, people's appearances. So in that sense, yes. But MACA, another thing I'm planning on doing that might scratch the itch you're talking about is we are going to do like a fashion frame party a couple of times a month, maybe. Not sure how often, actually. And that will involve us all going to our dojo and showing off fashion in person, and I'll walk through and say things I think about fashion. The viewers can say things they think about people's fashion, and that's a good way for people to show off their fashion. People already jump into my game and show off their fashion without asking, so might as well give them a place to do it where I actually said they could. Is Prisma Tetra good? No. Prisma Tetra is not bad, not terrible, but not good. It's not hit scan, and the accuracy is not that good, and the travel time is not that good. The crit stats are just below being worth it. The status is low for a weapon with this low fire rate, and that doesn't have good accuracy, and it has absolutely no slash damage, so that's bad. The reload is fine. The mag size is fine. Nothing special, though. The fire rate is really low for an automatic weapon. This is not good fire rate. The damage is also not high for a weapon like this. Compared to something like Telos Boltor, which has higher fire rate and higher damage per shot, and I think even higher status. Anyway, yeah, it's not that good. It's also pretty expensive. You can get it pretty early, and it doesn't require any good mods to reach its full potential, but its full potential is not very good. So overall, I don't recommend it, but it's not awful. It's just vastly inferior to weapons you can already get at that time. If you have the Bratton as your starting weapon, honestly, it's probably barely better. Just use the Bratton. It's easier to use. It's a cute little gun. One cool thing about this is as you fire it, the little clips on the side fly off one by one. That's cool, but doesn't make it any better. It's just cool. And it does have a mod that makes the bullets ricochet, which hardly ever does anything profitable, but looks very cool, so that's cool. What is his clan name? Trouser Consortium. Look, take a gander, my dude. The Trouser Consortium. Join the 37 souls that have signed up for the Trouser Consortium. Pants Consortium, Trouser Consortium, you fool. Fool! Hey, someone started the amateur research. Good job. Someone said I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I watched that on the plane back from holiday. It was pretty good, I guess. It was oddly emotional. It took a direction I did not expect. I was like, what are they gonna do now? What is there to do now? And they took a direction I did not expect. The fights with Arrow Guy against a bunch of people I thought were pretty cool. That weapon is just really interesting. I liked the characterizations of Rocket. Rocket got a good story arc. I thought that was great. Trying to say things about it that don't spoil anything. Anyway, great. So let me go up. Hey, what's it called? Zelp is here. Zelp, friggin', we cut my hair ourselves. I just chopped it all off and then Anna touched it up. It's a nice haircut, isn't it, for something we did ourselves? Not bad, right? I'm thinking of cutting off my sideburns. It'd be to here. What do y'all think? Sideburns, no sideburns? A lot of people like them, but I'm not a huge fan. Anyway, what's the difference between a Storm Clan and a Shadow Clan? Death the Kid, this rank, this Storm Clan, Shadow Clan, Mountain Clan, whatever, just means how many people are in the clan. That's it. It just indicates the max size. So the practical function of it is it lets you know how high the requirements for research will be scaled up. So Storm Clan is like 2 up from the base. It's like Shadow, no, Ghost, Shadow, Storm, Mountain, Moon, I think. So we have the medium costs for research. And the cost of building the damn Archwings, yes. No side... Oh, a lot of people said no sideburns. Mushi said sideburns. Okay. I don't know. I'll take them off and see what you all think. They grow back wicked fast. My facial hair grows really fast. Not that you needed to know that, but now you know it. So yeah, if you want a clan invite, hit me up. Easiest way to do it is to just send me a note when you friend me and be like, hey, can I have a clan invite too? And I'll do it. A couple people have sent me requests for clan invites, but they were in a clan when they sent them. So if you're one of those people, you should, yeah. Great, okay. If nobody has any other questions, there we go. That's it. Baro. The Forest chestplate is real cool. I really like it. I think it goes great with the other Ki'Teer pieces. I'm sad I missed the Foros shoulders, but I like the other Ki'Teer pieces. I just wanted something that went with them, and here we are. So I don't know. I think it's good. And then Prime Bane of Corrupted, it remains to be seen. I don't really think this is worth it for most players, but it's not bad. Corrupted are the biggest threat, so maybe. Again, I feel so much like just building Corrosive and Cold instead. Like, just putting a Cold mod in this slot is usually better overall, because, you know, you're paying so much endo, so many ducats, so many resources overall, so many credits to get a bonus against a type of mission that you don't actually do all that often. I guess when you do Void Fissures, but those enemies are really easy to kill, so I don't know. Kind of on the fence about it. I may stream later tonight and play like some Gigantic or something. I'm going to make a Beckett Gigantic guide after Kate and I slaughtered people for 2 hours on stream before I left. People requested a guide to the build Kate used, and I made a guide to the build I used. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to make a video about the Lenz because I love it. And then next week, I'll say some scheduling stuff and then sign off. Next week, we are doing videos in preparation for the start of the new build series I'm doing, which is called Framework. Framework is going to be like, kind of like just the build series that you've seen so far, like the loadout videos. But I'm going to make it a lot more clear, and it's going to have a lot more like structure to it. There'll be more of a description of where you get things and how you should use things, like what the good niche of a thing is. How good I think things are overall. I'm going to be doing a video covering a tier list that a friend of mine is maintaining that's pretty cool and is a very interesting metric for like deciding when things are good. So I hope you'll all find that very interesting. So this coming week, we're doing videos that are in preparation for that build series. There are a couple of like pieces of groundwork I need to establish before we start doing that series. Like, I need to talk a little bit about armor, how it scales and how you remove it. In more layman's terms, a lot of people like Zelpier in chat have made very good in-depth armor videos, but I think that people need a very short, just like TLDR, what do I need to care about with armor? I don't want to hear math, please just tell me what I need to do. And I'm going to make that video, because a lot of the Warframes in my tier list and a lot of the builds are good because of how they deal with armor. A lot of weapons are good because of whether or how they deal with armor. Some Warframes are good because of whether or how they deal with armor. Or bad. You get the idea, right? So that's very important, and I need to make that video. There's also a video about like objective versus subjective power of weapons before I was saying, like, you know, I've said before Prisma Tetra was bad. Well, it's not objectively bad. It does good damage and lots of status. But it's subjectively bad if you have everything, because Soma Prime exists, and it's, like, usually just better. Prisma Tetra does lots of status, but so does Super Vandal. You know, like, there are other weapons that do the same thing, so that makes it less good. I'll talk about that with better examples. That's not a good example in detail. And there's a couple other, like, groundwork type of videos, things I need to establish ahead of time, so that the framework videos can, like, not have to explain themselves about really basic things, but I can still give you an explanation by just linking you to a video. So I'll be doing that. There will also be some gigantic content that's been doing pretty well. That makes me happy because I really like that game. So that's great. And we're also streaming like 3 to 4 times a week. I'm going to increase the amount of streams times per week as high as I can whilst like not driving myself crazy, and see if I like it, and then we'll taper it back if not. But I'm currently making a fair amount of money by streaming, so it's something I could do to support myself, and I really like streaming, so I would love that. Please follow me. My goal for this year is to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch and 10,000 subs on YouTube, so make it happen. We can totally do way more than that. We can do way more than that. Channels have come and gone from that size in the time that this year has existed already. I don't know why I worded that so weirdly. You know what I mean. People have already done that this year. We can do it too. Let's do it. I'm going to make better content. There's going to be an intro. We're redoing the logo. I'm getting my glyph. Bunch of stuff. Patreon is going to open up. That's something. Oh, one thing you can all do for me. Send me on Twitter or tell me now. Patreon is going to have a reward tier, a pretty low reward tier, where you get exclusive access to a series that is going to be Patreon only. It's going to be a podcasty kind of thing where we just talk about stuff. I don't want people from the main channel who are not Patreon supporters to miss out on anything crucial, but I do want to give you something special if you're a Patreon supporter. You'll also get that if you're a Twitch subscriber. I'll be able to email it to you. I have you all on a mailing list. So tell me what you think you'd like for that. What would you be interested in hearing us, maybe me and my friends, maybe not just me, talk about? What would be helpful? What information can I give you? Dark Luminosity, welcome. Thank you for joining the party and beginning my rise to power. Continuing my rise to power. I got so many follows today. People followed so much today. This is so great. Look at how full this tip jar is. Okay, also Zelp, earlier I flicked this tip jar and one of the things moved. I do not understand, like, that's scary, and I don't know why it happened, but it happened. What is your favorite Warframe? And since I know you're not a favorite guy, at least starter. I like both Volt and Excalibur a lot. Excalibur is the best starter by so much. Volt is still really, really good and really fun. They're both very good Warframes. They're both well designed. They both have kind of an awkward ability, and the other abilities are fantastic and pretty synergistic. How do I search for the clan? Cassider, just friend me and I'll add you. All right. Portal Puma, nice. What the? That name is so interesting. Welcome to the party. Fantastic. You're a wizard, Sandy. Is that a Harry Potter reference? Anyway, so I think that's all I have to say. Thank you all for being here. I might stream tonight. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to stream a lot, like really excessively, and then if it goes well, I'll keep doing it. I really, really, really want to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch and 10,000 subs on YouTube. So tell your friends. Follow me on Twitter. That would be really helpful too. Do that. And tell me what like specific podcasty thing you'd like to see for a Patreon series. I want to do something you all really like, something that's talky, that you'll all find interesting, something that people who are willing to pay money for things like would actually care about, you know, something for fans. So tell me if you have any ideas for that. Look forward to the beginning of the new series called Framework, which will be starting in about 10 days, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. Because because that's going to be awesome. And keep in mind that, again, next week, this coming week, we're doing videos that lay groundwork for that, and we'll also be previewing the new format for Fashion Frame Fridays, which, again, if I haven't explained to people here, we're going to be showing fan fashion from the previous week, but the fashion from the channel will be the fashion that's coming next week. So it will be a way to like give you a teaser of the framework video that's coming out the week after. So I'll tell you right now, the first framework frame is going to be Excalibur. So what will happen during new Fashion Frame Fridays next week will be I'll show some fan fashion, we'll do a recap of any fashion that got shown during that week, and then at the end of the video I will show my new fashion that will be coming out next week in a video. So you'll find out what frame we're covering next. Thanks for following. Welcome to the party. Oh, this is so good. People are following so much. You're all so good. You're all great. All of you are great. I'm so happy this did so well. I was like, should I really stream in the morning? Yeah, apparently yes. You're all here. Friday morning. If I haven't said already, it's every 2 weeks. Literally, we're doing this every 2 weeks. I feel like you could just have a Patreon reward of a sound file of you saying, "Behold, Death the Kid." I'll do it. I'll write that down right now. I'll literally do that. One of the pants, like the stream currency rewards, is gonna be like have me say, "Behold, you know, blankety blank your text here," live on stream. That's gonna be like one of the small rewards. Let me quickly write that down, because that's actually a funny idea, and it would be easy to do. Anyway, great. So, text-to-speech donation when? Hot Flames, that's actually already live. If you donate bits, it will read your text out. It should work with... It should also work if you donate me money directly. Let me actually check that really quick. Hot Flames, if you don't have bits, you can try the real money thing. I think you can do a pretty small amount of money and check it, so you could donate me like a... Wait, Hot Flames, if you don't I'm listening to myself. I was like, what's that sound? You can try the real money. Quiet myself. Okay, donations and tips. Let me see. Donate. Yeah, that should work. So if you go below my stream, there's a big, like a weird decolored XandyPants logo, and that is donations and tips. It should work. I'm not sure. It might not work with real money. It should work, but I'm not completely sure. I might donate myself some money to test it, because I turned it on, but I'm just not positive, because no one's done it yet. But if you donate bits, it will read out your message. So yeah, text-to-speech is on. You can troll me with that, and you have to pay me money, but $5 well spent, right? Or you could probably do as little as $1. I think one of them you can do any amount of money. I should probably change that. Anyway, whatever. Try that if you like. What's the best way to farm Endo? The best way overall to farm Endo, in my opinion, is to do Huracan Pluto 2 extractors. The reason I think that's the best, it's not literally the fastest. It is faster to get an organized group and do Rathum Arena with a Necros and weapons that butcher enemies, because the enemies have a chance to drop a bunch of Endo. That's really fast and fun. Pretty fun too. I did that on stream one time and it was pretty nice. But the reason I think Huracan Pluto 2 extractors is overall better is because 1, you can do it by yourself. 2, as long as you have Frost, it's really easy. And 3, you get a lot of credits from it, like a lot of credits. So you'll end up getting the credits you would need to, you know, like upgrade yourself. Oh boy, here we go. Hot Flames is testing the donation thing. Cheer 1 should work. Those should all work. Oh, they're not going through. Let's see. That's so weird. People have done that before. The like cheer thing has worked before. That's strange. I'll have to fix that up. Okay. Anyway, sorry. That'll be fixed. Trust me. That's important. That's my livelihood. I'm living off of that. I need that to be fixed. Thank you both for being generous and trying to test it out. Cassider, I actually did a whole stream where we tested out like different forms of Endofarm and compared them side by side. So if you'd like to go, I don't really remember what it's called, but if you look back through my stream archives on YouTube, there is a whole stream where we just literally do all of the good endo farms and like saw how good they were. And I think overall, Huracan Pluto, 2 extractors, and then leave is the best you're gonna get. You have a chance to cap out at 800 endo from doing that, although that would be pretty lucky. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Okay. Can I give myself bits? No? Okay, I guess not. Worth a try. How long is this stream gonna last? It's gonna end pretty much right now. I have to get videos ready. I need to take Anna to the doctor, because she's not feeling so well. And then I might stream later. I'm gonna make a gigantic build video on Beckett today as well. And I'm probably gonna make a video on the Lenz or maybe on the Hydroid rework. So we're gonna stop just about right now. I'm just finishing up what people are asking. I gotta ask, when do we get a least used loadout stream? Let's find out right now what that is. Oh, Zelp, thank you. I'm sure she'll be fine. It's just because we've been traveling so much, dude. We're all just exhausted. Least used loadout. That's up here, right? Let's take a look at that. Mushi, Anna is my other girlfriend, or one of my other girlfriends, who also lives with Kate and I. And she has not been in here yet. She's like flopping on the couch. Mao. Hey, there you are. Okay, she's there. Lurking. Lurking in the background. Okay, wait. So, equipment, least used thing. Tonkor is still my most used. That tells you something about, when I started playing this game. This is so creepy. Someone says that's creepy as fuck. Remember before when you like, what did you do early? Anyway, you're such a creeper. How do we do least used? Sort by name, sort by used. There we go. Hey, look at that. All right. Least used stuff. So we'll go all the way down. That's how you do this, right? I mean, you can see plenty of Anna's face right now. She's just hiding behind. Oh God. You're like creeping up. Okay, Mark 1 Pyrus. Oh God, this is gonna be bad. Okay, Haras Kubro, Mark 1 Pyrus, Broken Scepter. I don't have that anymore. Seer, I don't have that anymore. Look at it, it's all rifles. Twin Viper's Wraith, don't have that anymore. Magnus, I don't have that anymore. Teal's Bolt Ace, don't have that anymore. Mark 1 Kunai, I could have that, sure. And friggin' a melee weapon. Dual Heat Swords, I don't think I have that anymore. Rack to Dark Dagger, I do have that. 2 kill assists, that's pitiful. Okay, and what about a Warframe? Mag Prime, what a surprise. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so hi, Anna. You little creeper. You want to try? Did you try the tea yet? No, where are you going? She's gone. Goodbye. Okay, anyway. You're still taking my tea? Okay. She stabs you with a knife. I kind of hope not. Is there anything else for us to do? Should we stop now? I don't know. I like don't know how to end this stream. What do we do? Someone requested that the sound when you subscribe be made like Anna saying "Behold" in like a Anna voice. Yeah, that's what it should be. We're gonna do that. We should do that today. We should record that today. We'll record that today. End it by running out of revives on a solo mission. Get out of here. Plus, that's like impossible now because the sacrifice mod exists. Like, you can die so many times alone and still not die. Anyway. Great. So, I'm gonna set up those stream currency rewards, make those videos. We'll record that sound. The logo is actually getting a visual update today, so you're gonna see the logo look slightly different. And I'll see you all soon. I might stream tonight. Not sure what I'm gonna stream. Probably won't be a Warframe because I'm streaming Warframe tomorrow. And anyway, whatever. Goodbye. Let me know if you need anything. Oh boy, hot flames. All right, I'm holding on. I'm holding on. What can I do you for? Shockwave 34. Your name is somewhat drunken sounding. You still get out of there. Okay, Hot Flames, what's up? See if you can add a bot to the chat so you can link mods and tell you what it does. I'll try. Yeah. It looks good, so it's on PC. Shockwaves, is that the official science way to do it? Mushi Mushi says, what time tomorrow? Mushi Mushi, so let me tell you all a little bit about how I'm changing the timing of things. I'm in EST, Eastern Standard Time. I live in Vermont. So when I put stuff out and when I stream, it's gonna be between like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and like midnight Eastern Standard Time on a given day. So between not those times, you can expect nothing from me. I might pre-upload troll videos and like make them go up at 5 in the morning, but you know, besides that. So when I release videos from now on, I'm going to try to always have the video come out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. 15 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, that's when if I can help it, every video is going to come out at that time from now on. Streams will be more random. What I'm going to say is that they're going to be either before or after that time and go up to it or whatever. So like if I'm going to stream in the afternoon, it's going to be after 3 Eastern Standard Time. And if before, then it's going to be before that. That's the best I can do for you. Tomorrow, I have no idea when I'm going to stream. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. It's going to be either this time or like 4 in like 4 hours from now, but in 24 hours. That was poorly formulated. You know what I mean. What instance am I in? 7, but I'm about to leave. So yeah, if you need questions answered, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe. I don't know why it's not called following. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Feel free to check out this stream archive either on Twitch or YouTube to get stuff. Gyrate Tacos, I'm sorry I'm leaving just as you came here, but I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours and I just woke up. But hello, welcome. Thanks for coming back. That was cool of you. Gyrate Tacos, if you're gonna be awake, I'm probably gonna stream in like another 6 hours. I don't know. In a while. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Zelp, yeah, I'm gonna go crash a little bit and then make tons of more videos, upgrade stuff. I have so much to do this weekend. Okay, let's become a gigantic channel. Follow the crap out of me. Go. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.